I left my mom in a nursing home. I told myself she'd be better off there. I never visited. I never called. 3 months after she died, I found a box under her bed. It was full of letters. Letters she wrote to me, but never sent. And the truth inside those pages, it destroyed me. My name is Daniel. I'm 32. And 3 years ago, I made a decision I can't undo. I put my mother in a nursing home. Not one of those luxurious ones you see in brochures. A cheap, faded place with peeling walls and the smell of disinfectant. I told myself it was for her safety. But the truth? I was overwhelmed. I had a new job, a girlfriend, a busy life. And I didn't want the responsibility. I dropped her off like she was luggage. Didn't even stay for her first meal. She held my hand and said, "Call me when you get home." I never did. Weeks turned into months. I ignored the calls from the nurses. I told myself, she's being taken care of. That's enough. But every time I passed her old bedroom at home, something felt missing. There was no smell of her lavender tea, no soft humming of her favorite songs, no nagging about eating healthy or staying warm. I didn't visit, not even once. I told my girlfriend she was difficult, demanding, dramatic. But I think deep down, I didn't visit because I was afraid to see her lonely eyes. Then one morning, I got the call. She's gone. No emotion from the nurse, just a flat statement. She had passed away in her sleep. Quiet, alone. I sat on the edge of my bed, silent. I didn't cry. I didn't know how. But when I went to her room to collect her things, that's when everything changed. Under her bed, behind her slippers, was a small wooden box. Inside, neatly folded, were letters, dozens of them, all addressed to me. Each letter was dated, each one written on days I had ignored her, each one filled with words I never heard. "I miss you today, Danny." The nurse told me I smiled in my sleep. "I hope it was a dream of you. I'm sorry I was never strong enough for you to lean on. I tried. I really tried. Today is your birthday. I remember the first one. You wore a paper crown and threw cake in my face. Letter after letter, her love poured out on paper. But one line stopped my heart cold. I sold my wedding ring to help you pay your college tuition. You never knew. That's okay. I just wanted you to fly." That's when the guilt hit, like a tidal wave crashing into a fragile boat. All those nights I was out drinking, chasing promotions, acting like I was too busy. She was writing to me, alone, hoping, forgiving. She never mailed the letters. Maybe she knew they'd never be read, but she wrote them anyway, for love. I sat in her empty room for hours, reading each one. And when I reached the last letter, the paper was shaky, the ink smudged. I hope I wasn't burdened. I just wanted to be near my son, even if it was through memories. If you ever read this, I forgive you. I always will. That broke me. I cried for the first time in years. Not just tears, full, chest-shaking sobs. And I made a promise to her, even if she'd never hear it. I would become the man she always believed I could be. Compassionate, present, grateful. I keep her letters on my desk now. Whenever I feel lost, I read her words. And every time I do, I remember love isn't loud. It's patient. It's silent. And it never stops, even when we do.